Welcome to the plant and harvest method. This is the way to get high-paying clients on Facebook without spending money on ads, which I'm sure a lot of you are interested in doing. So this works wonders, and I've used this to do everything from get a $3,000 a month raise from one post to close a new client within 7 minutes of talking to them. This shortcuts a lot of the process with trust issues and believability, and this is a great way to go out there and get clients, whether it's your very first client in the world or you're just trying to scale and you want to get your 100th client. So let's jump in and show you how this works. This is a 3-part system. Number 1 is the setup, number 2 is plant, and number 3 is harvest. That's why it's called the plant and harvest method. Now I have to give you a little background on this strategy. We buy from people who we like, know, and trust. So how do people who have no plan to get new clients but have been in business for a while survive? If you've ever met somebody who's in business, they have absolutely no plan, yet they seem to keep getting clients. It's usually from referrals and word of mouth. And these work for just about anyone because there's built-in trust. Think about it. If you are looking for a great place to go and find a new restaurant to take your partner out on a date, how do you figure out where to go? A lot of us will ask our friends, have you been anywhere good to eat lately? And if somebody tells us they have a favorite restaurant, we're going to consider that and we'll probably go there because we trust our friend, and by the law of transference, we trust that restaurant. So these work for just about anyone because of that built-in trust. But this is a very limited way to run your business. So you can't just go into business and rely solely on referrals and word of mouth, or you're not going to grow very fast and you're probably going to be in feast or famine all the time. So our next strategy is to get new clients on the internet, right? But doing business with a stranger on the internet is kind of like selling something on Craigslist and meeting in a back alley at night to do the deal. It doesn't feel very good, does it? When you go and you sell something or you buy something and it's a complete stranger, you've never met them before, you don't know anything about them, it's kind of sketchy. Now imagine if you were selling that same item to a friend of a friend inside their lovely home. So maybe it's somebody your best friend knew from college or something. You'd feel much safer with that, wouldn't you? It's kind of like just meeting an acquaintance for a drink. So that familiarity, that shared contact, breeds trust, believability, and a relationship. And that is what is going to make the sale much, much easier. So step 1 of the plant and harvest method is the setup. So we're going to update your Facebook profile to present your offer to the world. Your profile is your online home where you can invite people in to get to know you, they can see who your friends are, and they can check out your past. So just like if you invite someone into your home, they're going to start to trust you very quickly. We're going to do the same thing with Facebook, where you can invite people in, they get to check you out before you two actually have to do any business together. So like I said, the first thing we're going to do is clean up your profile. Now, if you had guests over to your home for the very first time, you probably would not engage in a political argument in front of them. You probably wouldn't show them inappropriate pictures, talk shit on other people. You would behave yourself and try and give off a good first impression. Because first impressions really do last, and they determine what we think of other people. So how are you going to clean up your profile? The first thing you need to do is go to your Facebook profile and remove political posts, inappropriate posts, complaining, negativity, anything where you're complaining about something without doing anything about it. Business people don't care about this stuff. They care about results. So I'm not saying you can't have opinions about things, but if you're acting negative and you're attacking someone, that's not going to fare very well for doing business online. Now you can leave photos of your family, you doing activities. The human element of your Facebook profile is a very good thing. You just want to be presentable, be on your best behavior. Complaining and ranting ineffectively on Facebook is not a good thing, okay? So head on over to your profile and go ahead and just clean up the history and the posts. And the next thing we're going to do is add a clear headshot. So you want to make sure your profile picture is a clear picture of you close up so that people can see your face. You don't want it to be a picture of your dog. You don't want it to be a picture of your daughter or your son. You don't want it to be a far out picture of you and 20 other people. You want a clear headshot of you. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You do not have to go out and hire a photographer. You can just take a selfie. But just let people see your face, let them see your eyes, and get to know what you look like. The next thing we're going to do is change your job description. So I go on some people's profiles and they have like 27 different jobs. This does not look good. All this looks like is that you change your mind a lot. It doesn't matter what you've done for the last 15 years unless it's directly relevant to your niche. Just take it off. You can always add the stuff back in later, guys, if you find that you want that stuff on there. But a lot of people literally have their last 15 jobs on there and it's this big long list down the side. Just have one job. So you could just put head marketer at your name. You don't have to do anything fancy here. Like I just have owner and founder at christianmartin.org. So go ahead and take out old jobs and just add in one simple job title there. Now we're going to add your offer to your Facebook intro. You're going to take this straight from your offer worksheet or your goal worksheet if you saved it there afterwards. You can only have so many characters here, so you want to use that simplified version of your offer. There's a reason we put so much work into getting clarity on what our offer actually is. People need to understand what you do in one sentence, and this is the perfect place to demonstrate that principle. So I put in mine, I help digital nomads make money from anywhere in the world with funnel cloning. And then I point them to christianmartin.org in this instance. You do not need a website here. Just put ask me how instead of christianmartin.org. So I help this person get this result this way, ask me how. Easy enough, right? Next thing we're going to do, update your banner with your offer. So you can see back here, I just have a generic banner. We want to update this to have your offer. And you're going to find out why in the plant and harvest section of this training. Just for now, trust me and know that this is going to help you get clients. So I help digital nomads make money from anywhere in the world with funnel cloning. Ask me how. So you don't need a website. Now I'm going to jump into canva.com, which is linked to under this video, and show you how to create your banner right now. Anyone can do this. Head on over to canva.com and choose create a design and then go to Facebook cover. And we're going to make a cover with your offer on it for your Facebook profile. This is only going to take a minute. It's super simple. So one of the ways you can do this is to pick a pre-made template over here on the left-hand side. And this is a great option if you don't have any ideas of what you want to do. So I'm going to pick this, and then I'm going to put my offer in here. Now we're going to pretend that I don't have a website yet. And instead of my website here, I'm going to put in ask me how today. This way, when somebody comes to my Facebook profile, they will see exactly what I do and what to do if they want to learn more. Now, if you want to change the background of this, you can go over to uploads and you can choose anything you want from uploads. You can upload your own pictures. So if I want to put myself in here, I can do that. That's not a very good picture, so it could be something as simple as this. You just have your offer on here, ask me how, a background. You can use a stock background or something you upload. We're just going to download that as a PNG file, save it on your computer, and then head on over to Facebook, update your cover photo, and we're going to go ahead and upload that. So you can move this around, you can reposition it, whatever you want to do with it, and then go ahead and save changes, and you're going to have your updated cover photo. So at this point, after you've been asked to update all this public information about you, a lot of people come up with resistance. You say, what if people judge me? What if people see it? What if I have to change my niche and then I change my profile again? What if people think I'm a fool? What if? So it is normal to feel self-conscious about that. Just be aware of that. Being seen is a skill that needs to be practiced like anything else. So if you're not used to doing this, it's going to feel uncomfortable. And I urge you to take the action anyway. I'm going to play you a quick video right now.
You want to make a difference in life? You want to stop just being concerned with what's important, like what people think of you and what your position is and how much money you got and your posture in the community and what you believe in and all that other stuff that ultimately doesn't make a difference? You want to play in the realm of difference making? then you need to be willing to take a stand. And you ain't going to get any applause for it either. But if you want the monument of having made a contribution to the quality of life, then this is the domain. And as you've heard from the people who've expressed it, it often takes a lot of courage. But what if it turns out that you were a fool? Well, fool is probably not down very far from where you are if you're worried about it. I mean, what the hell? It's probably worth taking the chance. You know, I can picture people's minds saying, but what will they think? You want me to tell you what they'll think? They'll think terrible things about you. What the hell do you think they were going to think? They think terrible things about you anyhow. That's what thinking's about. It's about terrible things. You want to move them. You want to inspire them. You want to give them the opportunity to be in touch with and experience and express their own magnificence. The hell with what they think.
So that's Werner Erhard talking about the need to be courageous if you want to do anything meaningful in this life. So you can feel afraid of this, you can feel self-conscious, but just take the action anyway, okay? So the summary of changes: update your Facebook profile, remove political and negative posts, post a clear profile picture of your face, add your offer to your intro section, change your job description to be simple and current to this offer, update your banner with your offer and a call to action to ask me how. And if you want to, you can add your offer as a featured image in the left side column. I didn't cover that. You don't have to do that. People will see your banner. So go and do this right now, and don't move forward until it's done. Don't go watch more training videos. Don't learn how the rest of this method works. Just go and take care of this, and don't move on until you do it. So that's the first part of the plant and harvest method. That's the setup. We're going to show you how to get high-paying clients on Facebook without spending money on ads in the next two videos.